Oregon Mall and getting arrested.
Okay.
So I'm just astounded. Like, I read some more on this day. That Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan are not fucking divorced yet. And I'm
Why?
flabbergasted. They have been split up since 2018-ish, maybe. She has like had a whole ass other kid with a whole ass other dude. And like, girl, but you know what? She's wanting equal like division of Magic Mike. She wants that Magic Mike money.
I mean,
It's marital
you guys
assets,
just,
you know?
I mean, I get it. And if she had, I mean, did she have anything to do with the production of Magic
I don't
Mike? Like,
know.
was she like an executive producer or like a consultant or
Probably.
something? I just feel like, I mean, yeah, it seems like something that they might do, like her, like their
Together.
agent might,
Yeah.
but I don't know. So, I mean, yeah, it just feels like that's what he's like really known for. I feel like that should be like more kind of like creative license almost. Like, I
Yeah.
don't feel like she should be able to get her hands on that because, listen, girl,
Well,
do another movie or,
they weren't, they
go
should have
on
had a better
So You Think You
prenup,
Can
is
Dance
what
or
it
something.
is. Yeah. Because she's
Yeah.
done, I think she's done So You Think You Can Dance. I know she did the Step It movie. She was in some like witch show or some show like that. I think what it is that she thought both of their stars were going to do this meteoric rise after Step Up. And she
Like
did
their
not, and
Brangelina.
he did. Yeah. I think, he did all 3 movies and she wants the revenue from all 3 movies. And maybe they should have had a better prenup. It's marital assets, split it 50-50. He's probably like, nah, no, thank you. I don't know. But she's going to get child support, most likely.
Yeah.
And she's going to get a shit ton of child support. And he's engaged to Zoe Kravitz. Like, you're engaged to this other guy. Get your split. Like, you have a whole other family.
Just call it good. Seriously. Like, I get it. But, like, at what point does it go from what is rightfully yours to just plain fucking greedy?
Yeah, because you're dragging this divorce out. You have a kid with this man.
Again.
And you have a kid with this other man. And you're putting your life on
basically
hold.
playing house with both of them.
And, you're probably stressing your kid out because you have to think kids pick up on this shit, right? So even if you guys aren't in court every day battling over your reimbursements of claims for like when you support him or vice versa, I think she wants him to pay her attorney fees on top of it because he's the bigger earner. Now you just look like a gold digger. You look like a girl who got lucky that your co-star married you.
Yeah.
Sorry, not to be an asshole, but I'm going to be an asshole.
Facts are facts.
And now you want his money. So you kind of look like you're just like a hanger on and you just want your name tied to this man. So that way you're still somebody.
Yeah. I mean, just go quietly into the night. I mean, quite frankly, if I didn't know who Channing Tatum was, I wouldn't know who you were. Maybe that's shitty, but
yeah. And I mean, she went to South Lake High School. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, she went to South Lake High School. Because she even posted on her Instagram, because I follow her Instagram.
Northeast Texas girls like Demi Lovato.
Yeah. She, because my friend, she went to school with her and she was like, yeah, she was pretty snobby. I was like, yeah, I can see that. Because her kid had went to a clogging competition in Grapevine or something like a couple of months ago. And she posted on her Instagram how like her parents still live in South Lake and shit.
Oh wow! So like they're like the Jonas Brothers. Don't the Jonas Brothers' parents still live in like North Lake or wherever
Westlake or whatever the fuck? I don't know.
Or Flower Mound or wherever the fuck,
something.
Wherever the rich people live now.
Yeah, it's fucking basically all of that area. It was
just
mind-boggling.
Just put a big circle around the whole area and just name it Rich.
If you don't know where South Lake is, it's where Post Malone is from.
Yep.
So yeah, give us good old Posty. Which he's trying to do country music now, I'm thinking.
Yeah, they're all trying to do country music, which I take it better from him than I do from Beyonce. At least his country music sounds like country music.
What? I've seen him do. Yeah, I know.
You're
not. It was you. It was all you.
Stop! That's not the bass.
No, I saw where he's doing a collab with Morgan Wallen on a new song, but I've also seen videos where he's performed with like Hardy, Morgan Wallen, and there was one other country singer where they did like a 4-part, I think it was like an Alabama tribute, which I think is cool because I
Ooh,
fucking loved
I
Alabama
love
growing up.
Alabama. Mm.
So, but yeah, I saw that. And Morgan Wallen he's been a naughty boy.
Do we want to keep on the divorce train and talk about
Yeah.
Gypsy? But that was a,
Yes, because I did not have that on my list. I'm so glad you remembered because I was not
I
on my
mean,
list.
she's
We will
on
go
the
back to
list.
Morgan
We can
Wallen in a
talk
little bit.
about both.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Because
Let's keep divorce training it. So I
mm-hmm.
literally was watching. I just finished watching the video you sent me right before you logged in. So
Yeah. Yeah, so Gypsy Rose and Ryan, or Peter Griffin, excuse me, as we affectionately refer to him, they are Splitsville.
yeah,
Splitsville, and it took less time. What did I say 6 months? I
we
think
said
I
6
said
months. It's been
yeah.
since late March, early April. Because I want to say we reported on this a couple weeks ago, but now the tea is coming out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like when she's been seen around with that, I can't remember what his name is, but he was the
Ken,
guy.
because remember I was
Ken,
like,
that's right.
can I?
Oh, because she was being her
Yeah,
Barbie, yeah.
yeah. I
And
was like, he just
and
says I'm Knuff.
enough. Oh.
Okay. Have you seen the Barbie movie? Yeah, it's good. As
I
much as
saw
we are like,
I saw
fuck the
Ryan Gosling
patriarchy.
do "I'm Just Ken" at the Oscars, and it was great.
Yeah. Well, the movie is great. Not for Ken. Well, sort of for Ken, but for Barbie. It's good.
Well, as it should be.
So you need
But
to watch
yeah,
it.
so Gypsy Rose, she and Ryan are calling it quits, and we knew that was coming.
Yeah, we
Did
did.
the video that I sent you? I watched that. I found it and I was watching it while I was on my way home, and I was just like, okay, one, from a wife's point of view, I can. So the video says that the reason why Gypsy finally decided to call it quits is because apparently Ryan is a food hoarder. He's got like a huge stockpile of food, and in the refrigerator, there's a lot of food that is
Shock.
supposedly, huh? Shock. Oh,
Shock.
shock. Yeah.
Let me fat
There was a
shame
bunch
him
of
for a
food in
minute.
the in the refrigerator that was apparently bad, and so she went and threw it all out,
And he got
and
mad.
he apparently had a conniption fit over it. And the alleged what the story says is that he really like flipped on her and was like screaming at her in her face. And if that is true, I understand how that could be very traumatizing. I've had that
Yeah.
happen to me before, and and the your natural inclination is to run. But she is saying that it reminded her, like the hoarding
Of her
reminded her
mother.
too much of her mother. And I think one of us did say that she was going to continue to harken back to that and like blame everything on her
Oh,
trauma.
yeah.
And so we called that too. And then the food stuff was just too much for her. And then when he found out about it, he like flipped on her, and that's the reason
Yeah.
why she decided to leave. But here's the interesting thing: she has instructed him. I don't know if she has served him with a gag order or
Yeah.
what.
Like a
And like he
cease
is
and
not
desist.
allowed to talk about
Yeah.
her on social media, do interviews, all of that. But she is asking, she's got her family and friends. And I'm sorry, she's been out of jail since December, or January. And what friends does she have? I'm sorry, you don't have
Hangers
friends from in
on.
prison.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, so she's got all her friends and family talking shit about him. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not saying that he's not a piece of shit, but as of yet,
Ryan
we do
Anderson
not
has spoken
have.
out for the first time since he was blind.
Sorry. I was pulling up the TikTok so I could talk about it.
I was like, excuse me,
Keep on.
sir.
No, I'm listening. I was just, keep going.
I forgot where it was.
So she basically put a gag order on him.
Okay.
Is what happened.
So,
but she's got her friends talking shit about him on social media, all of that stuff, which, like you said, they're hangers on.
Yeah.
And I think because he made a post last weekend on WrestleMania Sunday, how
on
he
TikTok.
was on TikTok. And I think, obviously, it's not like, I wonder if this is just developing like the last week where she put a gag order on him, because he's on TikTok like, yeah, can't really talk about it, blah, blah, blah. But I think even like on an official gag order, if you can't talk about it, you can't talk about it, you can't talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm sure her defense is going, and I'm sure she's not savvy enough to understand that, you know, that she needs to be the one that, like, it's like Trump saying, like putting something up and then having all of his followers comment on it. You know, it's like, oh, well, I didn't say that, but you're the one that stoked the flame. You're the one that lit the fire. So, you know, and maybe she is that savvy because, you know, she was in prison, and what they say about prison is when you go to prison, they make you a better criminal. So,
or she's got an attorney who's, you know, she had an attorney probably when she got out, not just for like legal purposes for like getting in trouble, but like to manage like whatever money contract deal she got. So she probably has some attorney in her ear going, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. So
yeah. Well, my theory on this whole thing is he was nothing to her but a way for her to get out of prison and
not have to move right in with her daddy.
Exactly. But where is she now? Right back in with her daddy. Why? Because she's on parole, and when you're on parole, you have to
have a permanent
in a halfway house, or you have to have some family or somebody that can be accountable for you. Because if you take off and they can't find you, guess who they're going to go looking for?
Exactly.
So, you know, but yeah, we called a lot of this, and we also called the link that you sent me about her little nosy job there. We know she's going to get some plastic surgery.
I was watching that video you sent me. Did you see where she's like a blonde now?
Yeah.
And she's full, like she's figured out the Instagram filters, y'all. She knows, like, I was like, she got like a whole ass new face. But I mean, I think what she thought was she was going to be able to run all over this man when she got out of prison. I think she's very, very manipulative. I think that she realized, oh, I can't. He probably thought he was going to be able to control every little thing about her because I think he's a little fucked up. Like, I don't want to allege and say that there's some. You're picking up what I'm putting down. And I think that wasn't the case with her. Anyways, he thought he was going to get this compliant little girl, emphasis on the little girl. And he got a woman that learned how to manipulate from somebody, and
a master manipulator.
She's got all of this acclaim and all these hangers on, and she's like, nah, Peter Griffin, your dick is not fire.
Yep, the D is not fire. We knew it wasn't.
Yeah. She can't even find that D.
In defense of Ryan, which there's not much to defend Ryan, but if I had to defend him, I would say, you know, before he met and started having a relationship with Gypsy, he was a teacher. And when the school that he was working for found out that he was in a relationship,
school.
Yeah, a Christian
private school.
Yeah, when they found out that he was in a relationship with her, I believe they requested that he resign.
Yeah.
And so,
which
and
sucks.
I don't think, yes, it does. And I don't know if he's working now. I would assume that he's making money off of that Lifetime show, which I'm absolutely gonna watch because you know they got footage of something.
Fuck yeah.
100%.
I think we're going to see more than this is going to carry us. They're going to carry us through the whole divorce and her finding love again. I'm calling it now. We called the nose job. Next comes the teeth. Gypsy finds love.
I think she'll get a chin implant also because she's got like a teeny tiny little chin.
It's not there.
No, she got no chin. But and it'll be like when Kim got married on TV to Kanye. You know, 100%. Like it'll be Gypsy's happily ever after. They'll tie the whole princess thing into it. Oh, it's sickening. But I'm fucking here for it.
I want to watch that now. But I'm just gonna say Lifetime. You're welcome for all the ideas, Lifetime.
I'm gonna make this prediction.
Okay.
Ryan is gonna be the Bachelor.
Ooh. Or something.
Or he'll have his own like something akin to the Bachelor. Yes. Ryan finds love also. Yeah.
Or something.
Because you know they're gonna ride this pony as long as they can because it's a Lifetime, baby.
Fucking sure. They're gonna fucking clear.
Yep.
as much as they can.
Just
Yeah,
beat that
100%.
dead horse.
Oh my God, stomp all over it.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
didn't
he
she
put a
say,
whole
like,
thing on
in
TikTok.
her... Yeah. But didn't she say when she was in prison, like, one of the reasons why she didn't think it was going to work out with Ken is because, like, oh, I'm not going to be like your perfect blonde Barbie. And now look at her getting the
She's
Barbie
blonde, getting
nose.
nose
She's a
job.
Barbie girl in a Barbie
Yeah.
world. Life
Or
classic.
she probably doesn't realize that Ken is like, let me sign up for that paycheck.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
really what it is. I don't think
This poor
you
girl.
like get involved with people in prison with like the intention to like find
This is
true
going
love.
to be, yeah, this is going to be her
No matter
karma
how many
for what she
TLC
said.
shows
For
there
what she
are
did.
about it. So
This is going to be like her real punishment, like just being taken through the ringer because she has no other skills
like
except for it's
shitty
like Mama
relationship
June.
after shitty
Yeah.
relationship. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She like, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
going to be her bread and butter.
oh yeah. I mean, we're gonna see it. It's gonna be like Mama June where she rides that way for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Woo. Yep. So it's fun to be right.
I know, it's really like I wish everybody else was as smart as we are.
I do too. The
You
world would
know?
be such a better place.
Sorry guys, you can't be us.
I'm not.
No, fuck you. These two fat bitches think they're hot
Yeah.
shits. Look at
You know
them.
what? You know what? Once upon a
Girl.
time. Once upon a time, we was.
We was hot shit. We're still hot shit, but it's more like menopause and diarrhea.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
facts. The
That
night
should have been
sweats are back.
menopause and diarrhea is in our next episode.
Well, we can talk about the night sweats then.
Yeah, we did talk about P. Diddy on the last podcast and all this, the alleged, we all know what that means, right? Alleged sexual assault. So now his son Christian has also been accused of the same alleged sexual assault.
Allegedly.
But this is a new, not the lawsuit that was going on, but this is the demand filed. This is a new lawsuit against both of them, P. Diddy and his son.
Okay.
Yeah. Filed by the plaintiff's name is Grace O. Marcaigh, Marciigh. She was a crew member and bartender on a yacht that P. Diddy was leasing. P. Diddy, why don't you own your own yacht?
Leasing a yacht.
Yeah.
How low rent.
That's poor people shit right there.
Seriously.
I'm ashamed of you. So it's was said in this briefing that the experience was sold as a wholesome family excursion, but turned into a hedonistic environment, the lawsuit says, and suspected sex workers and other celebrities were often brought on board.
Okay.
So he's alleging that on the early morning of December 28th, this is after Christmas, Christian Combs pressured her to drink a shot of tequila, and then after that, he assaulted her. So he's like, she's believing too that she thinks the tequila was laced with something, and that's how he was able to. Which, I mean, look at everything that's come out.
Yeah.
It's kind of
at
hard
this point,
to not
there's
believe.
not a lot of like plausible deniability just because we don't have any other proof or any other like this has never happened before. I mean, and all the videos that I've been watching about P. Diddy and all these people's like, I've been saying it for years. And I'm like, well, bitch, you weren't saying it loud enough
you weren't
because
saying it loud
we
enough.
are now just finding out about this.
Yeah. And I guess Sean Combs, which is his dad, that's P. Diddy, is named. He's not accused of sexual assault, but he's included on allegations of like liability and aiding and abetting. So basically, he was the one that leased the boat through the party, whatever that may imply for you as far as his role in the alleged action.
I heard something about like, what was that woman that was it Cassie? Was her name or was it Carrie? Cassie. So when she sued him, she had a very, very smart lawyer because the lawyer made her sue his corporation basically sue
Yeah.
him through his corporation. So when that happens, basically a board of that corporation, like, they don't want the bad press. If this had been a
No.
personal lawsuit, then he could drag this out, for as long as he wanted to. But because it was a corporation, the board basically voted. It's like, no, settle. Just we get it over and done with. So she had a very, very smart attorney, because
Yeah.
she might still be going through litigation with him if she hadn't. So good for her lawyer.
Well,
And good
that's
for
why a lot
her
of
for
people
getting
do
away.
this. So a lot of these people, they have like these LLCs that they file because they get, because of stuff like that, because somebody will sue the LLC, and that kind of keeps their personal shit protected against somebody suing them or taking, like, being able to seize their assets or whatever. So, I mean,
Yeah.
smart on her for having an attorney that says, like, this is a way to get you guaranteed money. And this was his ex-girlfriend. Like, Cassie was his ex-girlfriend. She wasn't just like a hanger-on or a groupie or somebody. She was a girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, they were together for a long time.
So it just shows men are shitty.
This whole mess. I feel like
Yeah.
as bad as what we've heard, I feel like this whole situation is going to come to a head, and
Oh,
we're going to
yeah.
be
It's going to be the
absolutely
whole
horrified
Vince McMahon thing
and
that's come
disgusted
out. I
with
mean, because
with yeah.
but once reading those court documents, and I mean, well, maybe I'll try to get some of these court documents if we can. If I can remember and have time. New York is kind of hard. I think that's where he's being sued to get shit, like, copies of stuff from. But it's the same, like, this Vince McMahon is nasty. Like, he shit on this girl's head, made her have a threesome and shit on her head, and then made her keep going while he had a shower. And at the same time, you gotta be like, girl, you gotta say no. You gotta tell him no. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes it's the money's not worth
And
it.
we don't know if it's
Or
money
maybe it is.
motivated.
I don't know
We
your
don't know if
life. I
it's
don't know
fear
your drug
motivated or
habits.
anything like that either. So
Yeah, that is true. How disgusting would that be if that whole scenario took place as a
facts.
matter of
Yeah.
of blackmail? Like, you're gonna do
Yeah.
this, or this is gonna
It's
happen,
mortifying.
or God, what a piece of shit!
Well, that
all
goes
of
back
them.
to, we were talking
Death
about
to
Sex
all
and the
of
City
them.
at the opening of the podcast. Was I found out today that Mr. Big is not in these seasons, the new ones, because he was accused of sexual assault as well. And that's why they distanced him. He got fired from the show and wasn't. And I was like, well, that is highly disappointing. But it's also, at this point, you're not surprised by it anymore. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
also,
of course,
speaking of,
yeah.
like,
It was just a
reprehensible
matter of time.
individuals, O.J. Simpson died of prostate cancer. Yeah.
Yes. And that
Did I
happened.
send you any memes? Have I sent you memes
Good.
yet?
I'm glad, because he
that?
was a fucking asshole. No,
I'm
I haven't
so
gotten
sorry.
any
Please.
OJ memes, but
I'm so sorry.
the phone lines are
I'm gonna
open.
send you one real quick. I mean, I just want to watch you get it. So yeah, he died last Thursday at like 75, 76. I think it's like 75 or 76.
At 75, 76? Oh, so I was just like, that's not a time.
What military time are you speaking? The fuck?
Seriously, what fucking military are you in?
I'll post that to our Instagram. So yeah, he died.
I bet it is.
And then I was listening,
I bet
kind
it
of
is.
halfway listening to Kelly Raspberry. Blessed be her name.
Don't tell her that you were halfway
not that she's listening to this, but she just had a birthday
She would
this
be
past
very
weekend.
upset.
But his executor, so he died owing Ron Goldman's family $114 million. Because, they won. So I guess we can say now, like, he basically killed his ex-wife and Ron Goldman, and he wrote a book that said, "If I Did It," because he got acquitted, all this shit, right? Saying he didn't do it. But this attorney, Malcolm Laverne, is his executor. And he basically had said, like, this attorney was like, I don't want them to get anything. I want them to receive nothing of his estate. He specifically said Fred Goldman's.
Jesus
But now he's
Christ.
kind of backtracked, and he's said, like, Fred Goldman's claim against the estate's been accepted, and his claim's going to be handled in accordance with Nevada law. Because OJ, he had this cash-only
Good.
policy. All of his appearances, everything like that, he had to get paid in cash, so that way they couldn't get any of the money he was making. If that doesn't scream you're fucking guilty,
Yep.
I don't fucking know what is.
Jesus Christ. It's not enough that you murdered their son. Now you are active, and he probably used it as a means to get out of paying a lot of
he
taxes
did go to
too.
jail. Didn't he die? I think he died in jail, actually.
Yeah.
Didn't he? I thought he was in jail.
No, he got out a few years ago. Nope, he got out a few years ago for that kidnapping bullshit. It's just that just goes to show you, why are we letting these people
he only went to
out
jail
of
for
jail?
theft. He didn't go to jail
and
for
I
murder.
understand that he
He went to
had
jail
the
for
dream.
theft.
Right, I understand that, but no, it was
Assault,
for theft,
yeah.
and also I think it was kidnapping, because like the person that they stole from, assault, and they held them against their will. But it's like, I understand that he had the dream team of evil lawyers, and now he's dancing around in the fiery pits with his two best friends, Robert Kardashian and Johnny Cochran.
Chloe's gonna come after
burn
us.
in hell. But it's like, you know what, Chloe?
Yeah.
Your dad helped OJ stay out of jail, and I think he knew.
I think you're
and
right.
I honestly think he helped cover up the crime. So people like that have a place, and it's called
Because that was literally my first thought when I read that he died, and I wasn't like, oh, bum. I was like, oh, he's in hell right now. He's in hell. Because he didn't live any kind of like...
Oh, for sure. He's for sure.
Almost like, even if he was innocent, you know what I'm saying? But his actions were, if you guys, most of you, the 7 of you, 2 of you probably were alive when this happened. 3 of you probably aren't even listening anymore. But he went on this run in his Bronco for hours. And poor David Hasselhoff, that was the night he premiered his, like, some kind of pay-per-view special of him singing. Post, like, Baywatch was the same night of OJ's. But also, like, this family owns OJ's Bronco, and they have been getting offers of like a fuck ton of money, and they're like, now is the time to sell, probably.
I know it hasn't worked in the past, but I want to try to share something with you, okay? Let's see if you can see it.
I can see that. That's quite the face.
Can you see that? Okay, hold on.
Yes, Joanne.
New soul just dropped, and it's causing a lot of fuss.
Buzz? Who died?
OJ. Ooh. Yeah, he's just been like really mad. He's like, why am I in hell? Yeah, so he did manage to like sneak past the gates, and now he's on the stairway to heaven. Well, that explains why God is calling me. Hello. Hi. Carmel has taking OJ, correct? That was part of the agreement we made? Yes. Right. So then, why is he banging at my gates, yelling at me to let him in? He snuck out. Oh, you can't come in, sir. I know you were found not guilty, but I am all-knowing, babe. Like, we all know, right? No, we all know. Why do I feel like I couldn't handle him with any gloves? Oh, right. We should stay away from gloves. Ooh. Okay, Denise just pushed him down the staircase with the broomstick, so... Oh, great. Thank you. Well, I'm sure you'd like to read
that's greatness. Right? That's good stuff. She's great.
I love her. I love her so much. She's great.
So, yeah. I think the most surprising thing for me are that his kids are 35 and 33 that he had with Nicole Kidman. Or not Nicole Kidman, Nicole Brown, or whatever the fuck her name is. Yeah.
Nicole Brown Simpson. Wow. I don't know that I know that I can have a relationship with my dad.
I think he raised them. I think he had
that
custody
stings
of them.
even worse. Well, I guess if there is no
Mhm.
if there is no conviction, if he was acquitted, and there would be no reason to remove the kids from his custody because their mother is no longer living. And if OJ didn't do it, well, then their murder
Yeah.
still remains a mystery
So
to
there
this
was
day. But
also
we
like
know. Everybody knows.
theory that their son killed Nicole. Yeah. That
I've never
not
heard
their
that
son, but his
theory.
oldest son. There's like conspiracy theory his oldest son did it. He made it where it was like he was going to take the blame for it. This is for his son. Yeah.
He was going to take
like
the
he set it
blame,
up
or
basically to take the. Yeah.
Oh, okay. OJ was going to take the blame. No, I think OJ proved himself to be a piece of shit
hmm
before he murdered his wife,
Yeah.
allegedly. Well, he's dead now. Who's going to sue me? He was a piece of shit before he murdered his wife and her friend Ron Perlman. And
Ron Goldman,
so
not Perlman.
yeah, I
Sorry.
forget where I was going with that.
Wrong man.
Yeah, Ron Goldman.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, did I say Perlman? Oh,
I think
wrong.
is he?
Oh, sorry, Ron Perlman.
Keep
You're
taking
not
money
dead.
from
Keep
boy
making
bands.
those. Keep making
No, Ron
movies.
Perlman's the actor. Who am I thinking of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was Hellboy,
Sons of
and he was
Anarchy.
in Clay.
Yeah.
He was Clay in Sons of Anarchy. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, it happened.
God damn it, I lost it
I'm
again.
too tired and you're too high for
Moving
like
on.
trains of thought at this point. Yeah. So we'll just keep trucking. We'll try to
Big
finish up.
facts.
We're gonna finish up strong. Morgan Wallen got arrested for like the dumbest fucking thing ever. Did you see?
Okay. I read this. I didn't know who he
He's
was because
that
I'm not super
country
up on.
singer that
Besides
they
Lainey
tried to
Wilson
cancel
and
'cause
Jelly
he used the
Roll.
N-word. And you know, white rednecks, you can't stop them. Like, we're not going to keep him down because he used the N-word. We're going to make him even more fucking popular. I want to say he was on The Voice or some shit
Okay.
like that. He used to have
I
long hair. He used to have a
remember
mullet.
that.
Now he's got short hair. People think he's sexy. I think he looks like he looks like he should be named Dirty Sanchez. That's just me. I don't find him attractive. But he threw bar stools off of the roof of a bar in Nashville. And if you're not familiar with Nashville, they have their street that is Broadway. That's why there's songs about Broadway, but some country music. So he's facing like felony charges because it's physics,
Yeah.
people, rate of velocity, speed, and height. You could really fucking hurt somebody. That's why people die when they jump off fucking buildings.
Yeah. I didn't know who he was, and like, what does he look like?
Dirty
He looks
Sanchez.
like
Yeah.
Charlie
Dirty
Barons
Sanchez.
is what he looks like. But yeah, it's just like, who the fuck do you think you are? You are not Led Zeppelin. You
Yeah.
are not the Rolling Stones.
Well, he's
You're not
very
even the
fucking
Beatles.
like
So
sold out.
don't act like that.
Come get your son, girl.
Whose son
Come
is
get your
this?
Morgan Wallen.
Come get your
Yeah.
son. Whose
Tell
child
him
is
shave that
this?
mustache off. It looks
Come
dumb.
and get your boy. This is just perfect proof that not everybody needs to be famous, and that's probably the reason why
But we need
we're
to be
not
famous.
famous.
We should be.
Because
Oh, I'd be such a fucking
this
bitch.
is
I'm
what
not even gonna lie.
happens. You think
You're famous? Oh my god. I like. Do you know who I am?
you think Barstool's
yeah.
off the roof is bad?
I'm a real problem.
I'll go to
guys.
the Peabody and throw the ducks. Yeah.
Well, see, the whole thing with
I'm gonna be
Morgan
the
Wallen,
whole
I don't
problem.
get it.
I'm
I don't
probably
think
gonna
his
make it
songs
worse.
are that good either. I think he's just generic white country singer that they all kind of sound alike at this juncture in time. But he's like,
Yeah.
all these things find him that he's that new it, like, oh, he's so cute. Like he's this generation's like Dollar General Tim McGraw.
You know what? I had somebody, speaking of country music and how whitewashed it is and how just like generic, it's either like you said, that white boy country that is like,
Yes,
or
that's what it
it's
is.
like the hick hop. And here's somebody at work posed a theory about like Beyonce and how the big reason, other than the reasons that have already been, publicized, about, isn't it unfair of her to go ahead and put her brand, speaking, of terms, put her brand on country music and basically overshadow. And I know that she featured some of these new female Black country artists, but shouldn't she? I feel like it would be better for her to stick with your pop and your hip hop, or or your R&B and whatever, and let
Yeah.
these girls have their moment. Like, you don't need or Beyonce, and there's disagreements all over the place about her levels of talent and how she got all of this other stuff, but you just let these
Or
girls
use your
pave the
money,
way.
use your
And
label, and
I get
promote the
pave the way,
she's
but you're not doing
self-promoting
it in the
and
right
then
way.
saying it's in the name of Black
Thank
women
you.
that want to be country singers self-promoting. She should be using her clout and everything to push because that's all it is if you put enough money into a star, you can make them a star. And if she's not willing, she's so self-serving. That's why I don't like is she's so fucking self-serving. And she's
yeah, it's not like she's going to take those girls on the road with her when she goes on her Renaissance Part 2
She's
tour.
going to talk about them in interviews. She's going to talk about poor me.
Yeah.
Nobody likes me because I'm Black doing country.
Yeah. I've just they don't want me around because I'm Black. Quit playing that fucking race card. No, we don't like it because
if somebody is a lifelong country music listener,
it's not a country
your
album.
Booster Made for Walking cover is shitty. Sorry. I haven't even listened. How was her Jolene cover?
Oh, it just sucks.
I know you listened to the whole album. Oh,
bad. She basically turned it if Jolene was a hip hop song, make those lyric changes, and I'm not hating on hip hop. I love hip hop.
Well, hang on. Let's see.
It's just bad. I mean,
you already don't like it. Ugh. Okay, bye. That's enough of that. That's all I got. Call me. I know you listened to her whole album.
I listened to all of that one.
So that's the whole thing is Amie gave it a chance.
The way I feel about it is if I'm going to have an opinion, at least I am informing myself, and I'm not just going off of the one song that you can't fucking get away from. And now the Ya 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 song is coming around, and I'm just
I'm okay with my snap judgment. I'll keep my snap judgment, and I won't give a fuck. And call me closed-minded, call me racist, call me what you will. Again, I don't give a fuck and suck my dick. I think that's the summation of my life. So, but that's the end of my topics. I do have one little insert that Kevin and I were talking because we're starting. He's wanting to watch soccer now, football or whatever the fuck, and so he is trying to find a team to follow. Blah 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 blah. And he's like, well, this prince likes this one, and he's like, well, I guess the other one, and I was like, well, we can't like the other one, and he's like, why? I was like, because fuck Meghan Markle. I'm not going to like whatever Prince Harry likes. I'm not going to follow it. And so now...
Oh.
No, we're not fucking encouraging their bullshit.
We're not helping them.
And so he's telling the kids now, he was like, we can't like that one because the bad prince likes that one. But the good prince likes this one. I'm like, is this a fucking Disney movie? Is this a Disney movie? My life's a Disney movie. Officially, I'm a Disney princess. But yeah, I was just like, that's so funny.
That's hysterical. Okay. So before we close out and do our socials and all that, share one more thing with you, just because I think that you'll get. What the hell? Oh wait, here we go. The man.
I can't dance, I don't give a fuck. I'ma still shake my ass, I don't give a fuck. I'ma still get ratchet, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I can't dance, I don't give a fuck. I'ma still shake my ass, I don't give a fuck. I'ma still get ratchet, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Dickie BM, all eyes on me. All these bitches wanna hate cause they guys want me. And I don't really care how my face look. No, cause your girl made $1 million for Facebook. And everywhere I go they say, oh, that's you. And if you don't like me, well, oh, that's cute. Shout out Nicki Minaj for the post up. She put me on Instagram and then I blew up. But back on topic, I'm about stacking dollars. I'ma shake my ass cause it makes me profit. Eat this kitty cause he knows I'm the hottest. My name is Amanda Hackey and I'm the Trinity. Sticky BM, geez. I can't dance, I don't give a fuck.
I
I'ma
don't hate
still
it.
shake my ass,
I
I don't give
like
a
it.
fuck.
I don't hate
That's
it.
just
I'm wondering what part
you
of
know. I
Michigan
don't
she's
hate it
from.
either. Let me fast
Wasn't that
forward
it?
to the rap part because the rap part.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, the
there's
white guy.
it's a dude. All right. Okay, here we go.
My name's Big Tim, if you didn't know. I like my women with a wide load. Harass a double decker like bifocals. Busted up and now they judging me like Law and Order. She knows I can't dance, she don't give a fuck. I guarantee you she will still give it up. I'm known to do it the biggest and I'm addicted to stickers. So let me give you a lick.
The facials for me.
Bitch, I can't dance.
I kind of love it, actually. God.
I know. I saw it the other day and I was
Why
just like,
did they not?
I
We missed
love
like the train on the internet. We really did. So it
Yeah,
was fucking
we really did. We
when
should have gotten in on the ground floor. We were
alive
too
and
busy
being outside
having
of the house.
careers and having kids
They barely
Yeah,
had cell phones,
before
let
everyone
alone
decided that
fucking
this is where we
webcams,
belong.
guys. Fucking hate it.
God.
Ooh, Per,
Yeah.
you're
If you
doing
had a
porn,
webcam,
aren't
you were
you?
like, ooh, you have a webcam? Yeah.
Any hoodles. So
Oh.
what do we hate this week? It's in Gatorade.
I hate Mercury. It's fucking my whole world. It's in Gatorade. It's fucking my whole world up, and it needs to
Way to
stop it.
go.
It's got to be the
Fucking
eclipse. The
eclipse.
eclipse threw everything into, everything's
We're putting the dog
funky.
down
I
during
just
the
hate
eclipse,
everything
so we
right
didn't
now.
even get to
Everything
go see
sucks.
it. Yeah. So I just hate the last couple weeks. I'm ready for a break. I just hate everything at this point. I hate this cold because I could have cold because I
Yeah.
needed more shit last week. So yeah. All gravelly,
Yeah, we could tell.
phlegmy, and coughing my ass off.
You're hacking
Yeah.
every now and then.
Trying to have to hawk a
arm goes up in
lewd.
front of your
Yeah.
face,
And I'm
you
trying to
just
drink
start
water to
hacking
keep it like
away.
at bay, and it's not working. So who do you have a dumbass of the week? It's cool
It
if you
doesn't
don't.
work.
No
Dumbass of the
dumbass.
week.
I have
No,
a
I
Karen
don't.
that's not complaining, but I have
No.
a funny anecdote that so we have the Derby, Kansas chatters where my town's Facebook is, and this woman admitted to, and she's like, pay attention and stop trying to pick up every dog on the side of the road,
Woman.
because she was like, I was by X street and X store and I'm trying to call this dog and it would not come to me. And she's like, and as I got closer, I found out the dog was a coyote. And she's like, guys, I tried to pick up a
Oh
coyote.
no.
And I just went back to, there's a guy on TikTok that he's like, white women ain't scared of shit. And I'm like, white women ain't scared of shit. That was that. So there's one. And then there is
That's
like a
so
new,
funny.
I guess a new, maybe they're trying to open a new restaurant in Derby. And the name of it just cracks me the fuck up. It's the Velvet Taco. And it's not a sex shop and it's not a strip store. This girl's like,
The Velvet
everything
Taco
she's
is
commenting,
good.
we're getting the Velvet Taco. And I'm like, these are the people that they think Taco Tico is like the best taco. So but like we had a Fuzzies, it's shut down with no notice. Like this is the wrong demographic. Yeah.
Oh no.
So this is the wrong demographic for that.
I am joining the
two,
Derby,
so
Kansas chatter.
Enjoy. There's also a Derby.
Facebook.
Oh,
Well,
I
one
don't
says
know which
public
one's
and
the
one
good
says
one.
private.
I'm just in both of them, so.
Well, this one says Derby, Kansas chatter is the
I'm a member
public
of both
one,
of
and
them.
it says you're a member.
Brisket. Where are we finding on social media?
On social media, I have changed my social media, a
Oh.
couple of my social media handles. So on TikTok and
Okay.
on YouTube, I am Canna Mom Life. And I am still Mary Mother
I'm
420
Mama
on
_ Missy
Instagram.
82 on TikTok. I don't care if you follow me. I'm not living life over there right now. We have
Well,
Go follow
I do.
Amie so
Go
that way we
follow
can do
Missy.
a live podcast on TikTok. We have Manifested Drama
Yeah.
YouTube if you guys
Come
want to
follow
watch
me.
this whole show. You want to watch me cough or me and Amie make
Yes.
faces at each other because we're doing that. Every now and again, like I don't even know what we're doing. Amie is like, she'll see her light ring in her glasses. You'll see me just kind of stare off or look at my phone, and then Amie starts looking at me for looking at my phone. We have a manifested. Oh yeah, she'll look
Or
up and talk
sometimes
to
I'll
Eric.
mute myself.
And then
And sometimes, if we're really
yeah, Magic
lucky,
Mike
we
will
might
spring
get an
in, or
appearance
Eric's
from
finger
Magic
will
Micah.
go across the screen. We appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, Winston wants to be
Or
here.
the dog will chime in and say,
Yeah.
Winston will
But
chime
we
in
also
and
have
say,
Manifested Drama
"What's up?"
podcast,
We have lots
Instagram.
of
Go
fun.
check
This
us on
is a whole
Instagram.
three-ring
Follow us. I'll try to
circus.
get better about posting on there. We'll see. I say that every week. Yeah. And if you like us,
Leave us a
like and
comment.
subscribe so that way you can get more and we can get more follows, please.
Yes.
Please,
You can get those juicy poised pads.
Moist. I know I missed the days of moist, man. We got to bring that back. I know, so simple back in 2023.
Life was so simple back then.
And we're almost coming up at a year. I want to say we started on
Where did it
Mother's
all
Day of
come
last
from?
year. So look at us.
I
Yeah.
know.
We've had a couple
Yeah,
of
it
breaks
was
in
around
between.
Mother's Day. Wait,
Yeah, I
wasn't it
think so.
on Mother's
That was
Day?
the one,
Wasn't
and
that
then
our
we were,
first? Wasn't
the
that our
audio
first
sucked balls,
podcast?
so we never got to post
Wow.
it. So yeah. Look
That's
how far
right.
we've come.
That's right.
Look at us.
Wow.
All right.
I
You go eat
know.
your chicken strips. I'm going to go eat my potato. It was good talking to you, friend. Have a good week.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's good talking to you, friend.
Bye.
You too. Bye.